Hello. Welcome in. Hope everyone's having a beautiful, wonderful, fantastic morning, afternoon, evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. Um, so today we're having another house flipper day. Yesterday we did the free house that came with the free Halloween update, but today we are starting the brand new DLC for House Flipper 2, Scooby Doo. Yes, from Warner Brothers, a collab. Let's jump right over into it. Got our little Scooby Doo symbol here. Now this DLC comes with 6 houses. Uh, we're just going to slowly go through each of them, even though it's going to take us over Halloween or past Halloween to get through them, because they did not release them until like last Thursday, Friday. Like I feel like I wish they would have released it at the beginning of October. Let's see. Rennie is on the last dungeon of Heaven's Word. Griffin is going down. Final Fantasy 14's missing to have a party. Rennie, you get it. You get it, sweetheart. You show that Griffin who's boss. Alright, let me get... My avatar. Oh my god. We poofed again. We changed again. Oh no. Oh, will this Halloween nightmare ever end? Skeletons. Oh. Oh. Okay. So, now that we're all bony, let's get into this. Return to my childhood home. That is the name of this one. It is a long name, but I have found that the title of the emails end up correlating with what the missions are with the guide. So yeah, whatever. We'll get back to it. Cute, spooky, scary skeletons play in the background. I know, right? The cool part is if these Scooby Doo ones go the same route as the Halloween one from that we did yesterday, the Party Underground, it never turned daylight. It was dark all the way through it, which was pretty ooky spooky and cool in itself. Like you had to use lighting to get everything done. Um, Hello, Miss PC. I need you to renovate a seaside property that has stood abandoned for 20 years. Once you deal with the branches outside, you'll see what has to be done. Most importantly, fixing the floors and ceilings, refurnishing, and getting rid of old junk. Please let me know if you find anything of value. The fishing gear can go. But but if you're lefty, that's valuable. I don't feel like I can sort through it myself. It holds too many memories. It was my father's house, and see, it was my father's house, and we lived there before moving when his fishing business became successful. But when he got lost at sea, my mother and I couldn't even stay in Pina Cove anymore. However, it is a popular tourist destination now, meaning this house is a good investment. It'd make for a lovely rental. Don't you agree? Warm regards, Leonore. Lenore? Lenore. Haha. Lenore reads. Oh. We still need to fix this. I calibrated wrong. I got my head. I'm looking forward. My head's all jerky sideways. There we go. Uh. Blessing is they finally added AI companions for the remaining half of Heavens or Dungeons. So I'm expecting they did the same for They've been doing it um as they've been modifying the dungeons, because in some cases they've been able to modify the AR to make it through the dungeons without changing them, but in some cases they've had to completely revamp dungeons. Like when I first started is when that started happening. Like right before I started the game, And as I was going through my first MSQ a couple years back, uh, I'd pop into a dungeon my first time in, and all the way through the dungeon, people was telling me how it changed, and oh, it wasn't like this when I came through here last just a few weeks ago and stuff on the lower level ones. By the time I made it to the level 50 ARRs, people were like, "Oh my gosh," because it was completely different. But that's been a few years ago, and AI has come a long way since then. Still miss old Copperbell Mines. The second boss is annoying but fun once you figured it out. There's a lot of things that I wish I would have got to see that I did not. That being one of them. Oh my gosh. Oh, we really are oogie spooky. How how the heck did they get all these trees to grow on this beach? Like the vine weird things I could see, but the ookie spooky trees that are dead. Come on now. Yeah, we're just gonna clear all this crap out because make it make sense, man. Make it make sense. We can't even see what we're working with at this rate. I also wish that, speaking of things that I missed that I wish I got to see, I have had complaints. Like, I love my machinist, but I have had complaints ever since I started playing it about things that my animations my character has that I wish the robot had instead of me and things like that. They like different animation complaints. And then I found out later that when Machinist was first put in, all of my complaints and things I don't like was actually how it worked. And that they changed it to simplify it down or something. And I was like, what? No! Like, why would you need a sand pit when your whole yard is sand? That makes no sense. Actually, I think that was a new stuffy as well. I love all these new stuffies we keep getting. So the way it was done, you had to bait the bombs towards the slime, wait 10 seconds, and they would go off, spitting the boss to smaller bosses. Oh, that sounds pretty cool, actually. Like, I have this annoying thing where it's like, my biggest complaint, I think, with my machinist is that I work and I work and I struggle and I get the weapon I want because it's this cool, awesome weapon. And then majority of my moves, you can't, my actions, you can't see my weapon because it freaking just like poofs away to do some other weapon for a specific type of shot type or animation type. No, excuse me. No, I'm a machinist. I has a robot. I make robots. Just let me have my robot following me around and doing like a weak auto pop kind of thing. And then when I hit the button, make the robot do the like I'm giving my robot the command. Make my robot do the fancy thing. Which I understand some people would get upset about losing their flamethrower. Totally get that. Flamethrower, I think we could keep because it's just amazing. Like the flamethrower and the green sprayer, that's cool. But everything else, I feel like I could like the robot could do, and I would not. complain one bit. You just want dual wielding guns? That would be nice too. Like, that could be a cool replacement for the fact of losing all the other animated gun types. Make it so that uh you're dual wielding as you're running across um doing things, or even make it so that way, like when you reach down for to do the new fancy stuff, to make your robot do the new fancy stuff, maybe have it so you reach down and like operate that little freaking thing you carry on your side that's absolutely stupid that I hate. Like, it ruins all of my glams, but that's beside the point. All right, all right. Now that we got rid of the trees and we can see the house, okay, so I can see the ookie spooky behind it. Okay, that stays. I'm assuming we're gonna have to like resurface the outside. Yeah. Right. Well, that stays and that stays. So, oh, that's gonna be a problem. Trying to figure out what's backyard, what's front yard. There's not really clear designations for some of this stuff sometimes. All right. Let's just throw down this part first. Oh, this is nice. All right. Hold on. Let's do this upright. Put that there. So they can share the little table. I'm not sure what we got going on here. Like, are we just like moving these down? Like, what's up here? Like, hi, this is the walkway. Maybe? Two shrubs. Uh, but we just got rid of all the nasty shrubs. Like, they block our view. Why do we want to put them back? Mm, okay, we don't want to completely cover the front of the yard. But that wouldn't be too bad. Block the trash can a little bit there. Okay, concrete. Boards. More boards. Okay, there's nothing else to sell. I don't know. Hmm. Let's see what they're wanting us to. Okay, so the boards that we get must be for that. So I'm going to assume the brick is this. I'm not sure that it's any less creepier. We'll go ahead and put it up though, because if you put your sidings and stuff up over the top of the stains, which makes no sense, because normal for real life, you have to clean the stains before you can put new stuff down. But this ain't real life, so it means less stains we have to clean up. All right, that's all the brick. Did I not do? Wait, it's still saying I have not put it up right. Was the brick not the right thing? What is brick? All right. So what are we wanting on the house then? White? White could be good. Will that work? Will that make all this yellow business that's telling me I need to put new stuff down disappear? We'll find out. I just want to make Machinist more viable late game wise. For a minute, Machinist actually was the best ranged DPS in 14. Um with its current design, but before they changed and nerfed all the specs and stuff around. Oh, oh, Tom. Ghost? Ghost? Ooh, good mystery. We like good mysteries. Ha ha, you're funny. Fighting grime instead of crime. Wait, Fish Festival? Remember what? Huh? No. All right. Might as well fill up this garbage bag real quick. Watch the ghost just literally be like a radio turned on or something. Something silly. Like it was in all the Scooby Doo movies. I ain't afraid of no ghost. Oh, Oh, there's Tom's card. Hey, we got Tom's phone number. 123-555-8888. It just says read. It won't let me actually take it. Okay. Let's go ahead and scrub the porch here with the stains that are left. Those are on the house, but I think those are considered outside the porch. Okay. What about... Okay, so the windows, the door, that's all staying. Okay, the light's staying, but we're getting more lights. That's good, because there's not a lot of that up here. Lights, that is. Did here? Yeah. Okay. Attach this light. They're all three on the same thing. Nice little swinging porch chair. That's fun. Let's put it. Let's put it down here on this end. I think. Very retro vibes. Okay, that's nice. That's nice. We're cooking with Crisco. Right. So if I'm standing down here. Oh, that's where the brick goes. Okay. I got you, fam. It's the bottom molding part. Like where the skirting or whatever you want to call it that goes around the bottom of the porch in the house and stuff. Okay. Siding is done. Still says there's stains. Oh, I see them. I mean, we did clean a fair bit of them up. So when we were doing the porch, just by hanging over the rail and getting what we could see. Oh, here it is. Like, where's the other one? There we go. All right. Front. Well, not the front balcony, but the front porch and the front yard is done. Oh my gosh. My phone. I'm so sorry about that. That was my mommy. I had to answer. I tried calling her earlier and somehow we ended up uh uh missing each other's calls and playing phone tag today. You know, as you do with family sometimes. That's right. Family comes first. What is oh, okay. Hmm, not sure where I would put this. Here? Maybe? There. Alright, it says I still have stains here. Where are the stains? You see stains? I don't see stains. Stains. Yeah, my mom gets my mail sometimes and she received some stuff in the mail and she was kind of concerned. Some of my business stuff and she was like, what do I need to do with this? And was like panicking. So I had to do the whole, it's okay, mom. I know you got a copy of the same thing I got because I put you down as my emergency contact. They're keeping you in the loop. It's fine. It's da 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 da. Insurance be crazy. I tried to call her like 2 hours before stream, but yeah, we played phone tag. I don't see. I hear a radio or something playing Scooby Doo, which is kind of funny. Um, I'm wondering if I shouldn't go find it so I don't end up with a copyright or something. All right, I don't know where this stain is. I'm using the tool. Well, that's cool. I got a new perk point for my flipper tool. All right. Well, it's not there. Not here. Okay, I think what we're going to do is I really don't want to get in trouble for the Scooby Doo theme song. Even if this is a Scooby Doo collab, I don't know how they're going to do that. I'm going to mute. Uh, oh wait, I have the desktop sounds muted. You guys can't hear it. I'm such an idiot. I forgot to unmute them when I muted them earlier. Um, okay, so we're muted. We're good. Let's go. Let's go find this noise. We'll creep through the haunted house. Find the noise, the whatever's playing that Scooby Doo theme song, and cut it off. And then I'll actually turn the desktop sounds on because I'm an idiot. Oh, that's a laundry room. Not coming from that way. Alright, it's not in there. Or there. Is there a way down to a basement, maybe? Because it's not upstairs at all. This is a big house, guys. Okay, I only see it. Oh, it's on the TV. The old fat school TV is playing cartoons, the Scooby Doo intro over and over again. Okay, okay, we'll turn that off. We'll have to remember that for our next house to like turn off the sound and to go in and explore and then turn the sound back on. I'm not seeing it anywhere else. So we can step back outside and I can unmute game sounds. There we go. I am so sorry about that, guys. I didn't even realize the game sounds were muted. I had to mute them for another similar reason when I was doing something last night, some editing, and I guess I forgot to unmute them. Don't hate me, I'm only human. Alright, maybe it's behind here. No. Alright, so not behind there. Where? Okay, because anything over there would be considered a different area. That's considered part of the front of the house. It has to be here. No, I thought maybe that was a something. It is not a something. And if I step back here, it becomes a new area. This is brand new, so it shouldn't be anything here. Like, I don't think the trees can get stained. The ground is dirt. It's gonna be like that one stupid piece of trash from yesterday that fell through the floor and glitched, isn't it? Like, I even just cleaned the wood here on the against the wall. This is so silly. Okay, we're going on. Carrying on. Sorry for delay. Apparently, I'm a goober that can't figure out where the last stain is on one side of the house. Alright, all of this is considered one. Because the rail isn't completely up yet, so... Alright, let's just clean the floor. Do, 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 do. These games are so fun. I love how relaxing they are. Alright. Think that's all the trash? Let's grab hand tool. Let's grab We're going to need the siding. I'm fairly certain we're going to need the brick. Do we still have left? And it looks like there's mess up in the decking, so we'll need the decking too. I haven't figured out the cost comparison, if it's more effective just to sell everything and then rebuy a whole new box every time, or if we lose money by doing that. So that's one of the reasons why I've always juggled the stuff from front yard to backyard to side yard from room to room, and I don't sell it till the end. Because I'm always afraid I'm actually losing money if I do that. Because I know it's a normal trope in a lot of games. And I'm fairly certain in House Flipper 1 you lost money. Alright. Did I not need the brick? I swore I did. I guess I didn't. I will need it here though. Might as well. Go ahead. Plop, plop. Okay, so here's the siding. Get that put on. Oh, we have some issue with the roof decking area over our head too. To make sure to, we'll have to make sure to check the build option, like the room build, floor build option. See if we can build for this, if that counts for part of what this room here needs. Quest. More of these. Gonna bring it to this end. Alright, that takes care of the siding for this side right here. Alright, let's check our build tool. This is a buy tool. We don't have a build. There it is. Yes, it is. Yes, indeedy. Alright. Alright, and that is wood. Wonder if this matches. We'll see. It does. Okay. So it's the same as the deck wood. Looks good gravy to me. Alright, alright. What still says we have 2 stains. We'll figure that out in a second. Okay. Let's get... from here to here. Railing up. Alright, and then I thought it went from the corner to the house, but it just goes from the corner to a post. So that's up. Alright, now back over to our stain cleaner so we can not find stains again. That seems to be our trend that we're going for today. Aha, they're over here. Honestly, with the way the lighting is, with the sun going down and the orange light hitting the wall and stuff, it really makes it hard to see the flipper tools. Uh, I don't know what you call it. The highlight. Because normally you have this yellow-orange highlight for to show you where you have stains and whatnot at. But it's kind of difficult to see. Break out a flashlight. Maybe, I don't think that's helping. We're going to end up with like that one stain on every wall in every corner that we can't frickin' find today. It's just gonna happen. That's just the way it is. That's okay. We can still get 3 stars and complete. It's just annoying AF. Because we're used to getting like 100%. Oh, well, apparently we got that one. I don't freaking know where it was. Let me scrub the rocks here. Light pole? Apparently not. Worth a try. Nothing up tip top. I have no clue. I have no clue. Alright, we're making a rotation here apparently. Doing the outside of the house. So I don't think we need any more of this until we get upstairs to the deck. Yeah, there's nothing really here. Let's go ahead and place this back in the front. I am grateful that they're not having us like get scaffolding and do the top portion of the house too. I hate climbing up and down scaffolding, real life or in this game. It's just annoying lugging the boxes back and forth and up and down. And then having to climb down and move the scaffolding because you finished the area. And then back up, then back down. Just annoying. Oh my gosh, I had one piece left to do. Seriously? You're gonna run out now? And there's one stain over here. Where? I see no stains. Look, there it goes. Got it. Bam. Done. There's the trash can. Actually, let's just put it here in the front for now. Because you know we be using that sucker. Alright. I'm gonna have one more look at that side where we're missing one. Can't leave it alone. I know, I know, I know. Just go down right along the edge of bricks here. Maybe move this up. Yeah, there's nothing there. Heaven's Word is complete. Now take a break before I start potentially the first or second worst expansion in story-wise in Final Fantasy XIV. Oh, oh my gosh. Stormblood, right? I'm sorry. Yeah, it's definitely the first or second, depending on who you talk to. Because a lot of people feel that way about Dawn Trail as well. A, because the main character a lot of people don't like, and B, because the MSQ, the zones are kind of, it ends up being disjointed, because like you're switching between like Kugani and Rauger's Reach, which is two totally different cultures, I guess you'd say. Same thing with Dawn Trail. You end up switching between well, I'm sure you already know this from seeing people in the game, but you end up switching between like the tropical advertisement of Dawn Trail, and then a part way through you start getting cybertech, I guess you'd call it. Yeah, post Dawn Trail story has been a little bit of an improvement. I actually didn't mind. I complained a lot about Dawn Trail when we when we started Shaloni, because I was like, how did we go from tropical forest to Yeehaw? But then we went to the next area, and I was like, okay, now we just went from tropical forest to Yeehaw to um Fifth Element. Like, make it make sense. Which story wise they eventually ended up making it make sense. But it still was a little bit of a really? Like, really, guys? Maybe that was just me. Maybe that was just me. I say that, but I've talked to other FC members. It was not just me. I wish it was just me. Yeah, it was a bit too much. Like, I feel like I felt like they should have handled that differently. Um, like I felt like the first transition to just from uh tropical into desert stuff. Okay, I felt like that should have been an expansion on its own. Like seriously. And then I felt like everything after that, uh, getting to the cyberpunk futuristic type kind of stuff, I was like, could we not have done this in a totally different like special expansion? Like like tell them that it's instead of one expansion, we decided to go with two expansions this round and get everyone to a certain point, and then bam, throw out a whole expansion like a couple years early and keep people involved and have them complain less because it's its own thing. It's a totally new expansion that's like uh pulling cyberpunk. Yeah, no, because it feels like two different expansions. If that makes any sense whatsoever. We got ads starting in 1 minute, by the way, guys. Just to let you know, if you're watching live, there will be an ad break. Um, it shall be approximately 3 minutes, and then we'll be back and undisturbed for a whole another hour. Which is why we do the 3 minute ad breaks. They're long and annoying, but it means less ads overall and less interference throughout the play. Don't mind me, I'm just cleaning up stuff. Alright. We have a choice of two different floors here. Do we want to go with a white floor or a yellow floor? I feel like we want to go with the white one. I say white. It's not quite white, but it's lighter. The other one has more of a yellow undertone. Or this has more of a pink. I think it's more appropriate for beach feel. On one hand, I like to see the finished product when we decorate these houses. On the other hand, I kind of sort of wish that we came in, cleaned it up, cleared it out, and instead of doing the staging, like, we just repainted and like, here you go, ready to move in, bring your own stuffs. Okay, that room is done. Okay, we're not selling the doors. Ceramic tiles are in there. Everything must go. Alright, 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 alright. Welcome back from the ad break, guys. We are just selling some broken things from the living room. The only reason I don't like Stormblood as a story is you go from maybe an hour or two of freedom for the people to 10 plus hours of Japanese Revolution, then back to freedom for the people for like 3 hours. Yeah. There's a whole lot of back and forth. It was another one that could have been cut in two. Ooh. A lot of fish trophies here. Bottles. Alright, let's get the cobwebs off the ceiling. Ah, still missed. Okay, so we have a lot of changes that they want to do in here. We'll start by just bringing in this wood floor that we used in the hallway. It seems to be counting, so we're running with it. Alright, so we got a kitchen thing going on this wall. But yeah, as I was saying before, or as we were going to ad break, I really wish they'd just be like, you know, clean out all the trash, you know, like a real person flipping a house. You're cleaning out all the trash. You're, basically doing any repair work, some cosmetic work, you know, painting, flooring, that kind of thing. And then you do like permanent fixtures, like bathrooms and kitchens. And after that, you don't necessarily have to decorate unless you want to decorate to show off the house for the new owners, because most of the time people are going to have their own furniture they're bringing with them. So far, I've been house hunting for almost a year now. There's only been one house that we have looked at that was like, oh, by the way, this comes with all the furniture included. I do get why the houses like this one, though, are like, you have to decorate because you're literally being hired by someone. Like, this is not a house that you're just flipping. You've been hired to do a specific job. But it still doesn't stop me from being like, but why? But I don't want to do all that. I just want to flip the house and make the monies. Alright, so all the flooring's been tiled. That's a lot of ceiling that's gonna have to be cleaned. Alright. This is for the kitchen. These are such fun tiles. I think they're new. I've never noticed them before, so they might be some of the new stuff. Alright, so we got this wallpaper. This is kind of fun. Very retro, very mid-century modern. In all honesty, I should probably be putting lights in here right now so I can see better than just running around with the flashlight. Uh, Nobody ever said I did things in the right order. I'm a little backwards, guys. I just being fair and admitting it now. I'm just a little backwards. Okay, white paint. Oh, I thought we were going to be painting a ceiling. Oh, it won't let me paint. Anything that's not supposed to be painted. I was like, I can put a fresh coat of paint on the ceiling while I'm at it. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, and yeah, it looks like we're painting all the walls as well. Like, they don't even give you the choice if you want a panel or something. It's white painted walls. Let's go. Let's do this. Break out the wide roller. It's gonna be a lot of scrubbing for the ceiling though to get those stains out. Since they won't let us just paint over them. I mean, don't they know that's what kilts is for? Primer and paint. And I still didn't put any lights up. I'll get there, guys. I'll get there. I promise I'll get there. I actually almost wish they would have picked a peachy color versus the white. Or at least gave us an option of a few more colors. On an up note, they are letting us tile over the rest of the kitchen area, though. Might as well get the scrub-a-dub-dubbing on the ceiling. Scrub-a-dub-dub! Make sure to break out the bleach spray, because that looks like some kind of mold. Is Nancy? Still didn't put a light up. Jeez Louise. ADHD is real! I actually, in my house hunting, we ran across one house that we were like, oh my god, it's beautiful. It's been freshly redone. Everything's amazing. Kind of like a barn style house. And we were so excited. And then we went to where the master bedroom was supposed to be, and we, through the doorway looked fine. But the second you walked in the door and then looked over to the left and up, the whole ceiling and like ceiling, corner of the wall, and whatever in the corner that you would walk through was completely black with mold. Turned around, walked straight out of that house without looking at the kitchen or any of the other bathrooms or anything, and just said nope as I passed the realtor on the way out. She asked what was wrong. I said mold. That's a negative. Nope. I'm done. Like we weren't even in that house maybe like less than 10 minutes. Because it was, you walked in and there was a nice living room, and I kind of poked my head in one of the bathrooms on that was like under a staircase there. And then uh, there was like a back room that was laundry slash like office area or whatever, like flex room. And I poked my head in it, and then I'm like, oh, okay, so the master and its bath is over here on this side. We'll go look at it, then we'll go back to where the kitchens and the other two bedrooms and stuff like that is. Yeah, no, I poked my head right into the bedroom, walked like 3 feet in, turned and looked over my shoulder, seen that, and was like, nope, I'm done. Goodbye. Deuces. I'm out. Oh, that's interesting, the way they use that shelf over the thing there in the powder room. Yeah, guys, I don't do mold. I mean, I don't think most people would, but I really, no. I walk into any place and I see any of that business, I'm just like checking out. Like, we don't have to look any further. I don't need to see any more. I'm done. But I mean, can you really blame me? That stuff is dangerous. And once you see it on the outside, you know it's in the walls and everywhere else. And just cleaning it from the outside's not going to get rid of it. Like you're looking to gut the whole thing. Then that becomes expensive. Yeah. It's just it no. I just rather say I'm out and live my life. You're like, you do you, boo boo. I'm not interfering with you. Alright, they're putting a shower in down here, so we're gonna do that. Alright, and they also want a toilet. Okay, so the shower has a sliding door there, so that means we can still put a toilet over here, should we have the desire. Look, some light on this subject. I don't know how we totally skipped putting lights and everything in the living room, redoing the bathroom, but you know, we're here. Alright. There's toilet. Well, at least that's one room done. We'll leave the light on in here. We can be proud of ourselves. We completed and accomplished something. Alright, let's get back over to the living room. Um, lights. We need lights. All right, so let's throw down this lamp. Um. Ba ba da ba ba da 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 da. We doing? We're doing the dining table and a setting area and a kitchen. Okay, so let's put the kitchen in first. I find that's the easiest way to see how many cabinets and stuff we're dealing with. Okay, so that. And we'll do that one. That. Oh, there's a dishwasher. Oh, wait. That will never do. You move. Dishwasher goes next to the sink. I'm kind of debating here. What do we put the dishwasher here? So there's room on either side of the stove, there's room on the other side of the sink. That works for me. Now we're cooking with Crisco. Oh, okay. I think we got that in as good as we can. Carrying over. There's that one. And there. Now, I don't know why they didn't... Like... Come on, let's put a little something behind the fridge. Well, that's perfect. Now that we have that settled, I feel like this light oh gosh, where are we putting this light? Okay, we can't put it here because these cupboard types are the type that lift. So it ended up being right in the way of the cupboards. Um, when do we put it here? And then the chandelier one, we'll put same spot here. Then drop the table underneath it. I feel like that could work. Right. Cooktop there. Oh, I feel like I need another one of those. You know what? I'll pay for it out of my own pocket. Aha! Yes! That's pretty freaking nifty. Love some LED strips in the kitchen. Alright, we got our curtains going up next. We're gonna rock some floor to ceiling. Oh, that's... Okay. Oh, we missed tiling a piece of the floor. Kenna has that. There we go. That's not bad. I do feel like we're gonna have to edit this just a little bit right here. This one curtain, because the other ones can't, can't go all the way to the ceiling. Like, we can go all the way to the floor, but we can't go all the way to the ceiling. Because of the beams. I'll get it out in a minute. Because the wooden beams interfere with the other curtains, so to make the room uniform, We have to... Basically, we have to not. Seriously? It really wants that painted. What if we just do from here? Yeah, I don't care. We're not doing it. Alright, so... Joe Biden. TV cabinet. That's a given. TV will go over here. Kidney-shaped coffee table. Now that's something I haven't seen in a minute. When I mean a minute, I mean like 30 years. Sorry, old people, old people, old people. That's me. That's old people. Put the vase there. Big old sunflower in the vase. Feel like I want to do the carpeting in the living room space. Maybe have the table mimic the curve of the carpet. And then... One of these here. One there. A little bit of greenery. Not in my house because I'd kill it, but you know, it is what it is. It's what the game wants. Oh, I was so close. Maybe? We are not looking for perfection here. Stop it. Stop OCDing. Okay, cool. The table does not have to perfectly be under the chandelier. Just close. Oh, the fact that these chairs won't go completely in under the table. That's... Why would you do that to me? Oh no, I think I heard thunder. Hopefully it's bringing the cold front with it that we're supposed to be getting, because I am really tired of high 80s in the middle of freaking October. All right. It really is going to be that petty. You know what? I can be petty too. There's like a minimum amount that you have to paint with everything. Also, it just came pouring down rain. I guarantee you Lefty is not happy about it because she is driving home right now. I think I just heard the car pull up. So she um made it home just in time to get soaking wet trying to come to the house. That is not going to be a happy Lefty. Hi, honey. I just poured and then I guess it slowed down. Like, it dropped for a second. Alright, that's all it's getting out of me. That's it. I'm not painting no more. It could be an incomplete room for all I care. It looks better that way. Oh, shoot. I forgot to change it to cell. I'm over here trying to adjust the length of lamps again. What is that? Oh! Is that a fishing net? I did not know we had one of those. I wonder if that's a new item or something we previously had anyway. The rubber boots we had all along, and the raincoat. There's a hidden room. Isn't that fancy? Well, we're gonna have to explore what secrets it holds. First, let's get the green paint off the door. $19.96. What's this? There's a bunch of boxes. Looks like a film rip projector. We can't sell any of it. That's kind of ooky spooky. I like it. Hey, Lotus! We're in the first Scooby Doo house. Welcome in. Sit back and relax. We're just enjoying a little fun here. We did get a phone call from Tom. The house is supposedly has a ghost or ghosts associated with it of an old fisherman. The daughter of said fisherman left the area years ago and wants the house redone up so that way it can be used like a rental Airbnb, you know, that type of thing. Sorry, I had to mute myself. Had a little bit of cough there. So far, the only thing ooky spooky or weird we found is there is a sliding bookcase here that was in his room with his fishing tackle and stuff. Has a little note that says 1996 and film projector and stuff that we can't sell. so I'm not sure, and you can't view the film, so I don't know what kind of role that has to play in the mystery. Scooby Dooby Doo. So far, it looks like we're going kind of mid-century modern up in this joint, which of course fits with Scooby Doo theme. We get a nice living room, setting room that we've finished. Little kitchen dining area. Bathroom is here. It's done. And we're about to do this room. Looks like a bit of a walk-in closet kind of situation. Storage. I would not say no to one of these in my house. Like, more storage is always welcome. Alright, alright, alright. So yeah. Although, it doesn't have us put another curtain here. I really feel like this room would definitely be a curtain room. Because you wouldn't want someone walking up on your porch and you're like seeing your closet. Like, that's just weird. You'd want a curtain there. Build. Oh, we have a build in this? What are we building? What are we oh! We're missing part of flooring. For the second story. Yeah, we'll go ahead and build that out so we don't fall through when we go up there. Get this little white paint going on here. Oh, it wouldn't let us paint the whole living room ceiling, but it's going to let us paint this ceiling. Go frickin' figure. Which one? Where is the light switch? Oh, there it is. Put some light on the subject. Alright, last section. I still hate that it only lets me paint certain places. Whenever they designed the room, they left a sliver of the ceiling out of the paint area. So now we're going to have this one strip right in the entryway that's not going to be painted. That's going to be annoying. Oh my gosh. OCD! Like, who did not catch that? Oh, you're fine, Lotus. I'm just rambling. I'm just complaining, as always. You know, nothing new around here. Just complaining. Yeah, that's annoying. Right there. That one strip it wouldn't let me paint. Stupid. Yeah, how you feel about like purple and the yes, just like purple and the pumpkin. That's like okay, in here it's throwing a fit. The reason it's not finished is because it wants me to paint um all the white behind the cabinets all the way up to there and all the tiling behind the fridge. I'm sorry. If you don't put if you put tile just in one little spot, just across just the backsplash, to me it doesn't look finished. I want it to go all the way up and behind my cabinets and like yeah, no. No. It's not yeah, it argues with me. Alright, so we need to see nothing is lighting up. Nothing is glowing. I still have 3 stains. Hey, hey! No, because if I step here, then I step into having 8 stains. So it's not here. Yeah, that's why I stepped on the stairs, and the stairs has 8 stains up here. It goes into the upstairs. But it's not the rail. I need here. This is what I need. I need where the 3 stains here. This is all new flooring. I had the same thing outside. There's the same issue. Lovely mildew stains. Oh yeah, absolutely disgusting. I love you too, Lotus! I gotta think of something that's gonna cost like 5,000 piano points. I put a bunch of dances on there. Lefty, like that one? Yeah, and those are 2 video bees. I was hoping with the dances on there that people would use those to spin up some of the points. You can also, if you're not a subscriber, you can do the emote to unlock for 1,000. You love the toothless one? Yeah. We love Toothless in this house. Have you seen the live action yet, Lotus? The new How to Train Your Dragon? I think it was fairly well done as far as following to the script of the cartoon, the animated. I think it was fairly well done. Better than some of the other ones that they've made to live action. But at the same time, how old is that? Like, it's not very old, is it? So it kind of became my thought was, what was the point when it's not an old one? I mean, at least I didn't think it was an old, or like a classic or an old one. Which also makes me wonder if we're going out of an animated phase and if they're going to start doing going back to live action for more of the things like that of that nature. One of my issues is with the twins. Oh, did I not notice something about the twins? What's with the twins? Oh, we got ads starting in a minute. The girl was thin like a twig, like her brother. Yeah, I don't know. I'm also a how do you say, typecaster like that? Like I feel uh like roles and stuff should be casted that way. But not everyone feels that way. Not everyone feels the same. Like I get so mad when they do a redhead girl and from a book and turn her into a brunette or something like that just because they like the actress better. Like throw a wig on her. That kid was supposed to have glasses and curly hair. What happened? Yeah, that's okay. Oh, excuse me. Minimize the screen to look up a soup recipe. Thought we were already having soups. Alright, light. Let there be light. Dog, why are you snuffleupagus at me? Oh, it gets stuck on it. That's silly. This is the first one I started on. Welcome out of ads, guys. Luffy was just asking how many houses we've done today. We have done this one. And we're still working on this one. It literally, we haven't even touched the upstairs or the outside, but it's been one of those where you've had to, like, redo all the finishings and everything outside. And so far, just about everything inside as well. Okay, so let's drop a bench here near the door. Lefty's over here hearing me talk about dropping witches instead of dropping benches, we're dropping other things. I'm not sure why we need a closet in the hall here, since we have, literally a walk-in closet right there, but, you know, it is what it is. Do a mirror? Doing a walk outside, looking atrocious. Oh! Did they change? No, they didn't. Okay, I was gonna say, did we change the reflection of the mirrors? Maybe a little bit. Still says we have stains, though. Okay. Alright, the upstairs has some wallpaper and stuff. But it's not letting me redo the floor? That might be an issue. Also, oh, there's a key with an attic. This is kind of a grody kid's room. I guess that's Lenore's room. Adult's room. Bathroom. I'm not sure what this was supposed to be. Maybe a guest room since there's a futon in here? Go ahead and get this trash off this back balcony. It's dark AF out here. Alright, selling that. I get that, dear. I was trying to see if it was attached to the wall or if it was a freestanding post on the end. So it matched, so both sides matched. I need to grab the decking. There we go. I think this should be enough to cover what's there. And it says there's a single stain. Of course there's a single stain. Where's the stain? Is it on an eve? Do we need to crouch? Right there, right there, right there. Got it. Alright, so they don't want any furniture or anything back here, so that means the back deck is done. All we have to do is the front deck, and we'll have our front balcony. We'll have the whole outside completed. Looks to be a number of stains out here. If you hear any moaning, groaning, or complaining, the house is not haunted. Lufty is just looking at Fallout 76 dailies and weeklies. Apparently, she has broken out her membership card for Titsacks R Us and is complaining about all the things she has to do. Like eat 30 pumpkins in the game. That is a whole lot of hunting down pumpkins. It can give you clothes at the pumpkin farm and the farm where I have my house at has some there. You've been listening and choosing dinner. Oh, what's for dinner? Chicken enchilada soup? What are we having? What are we having? What's for dinner? I'm waiting, Lotus. I made the suggestion for taquitos and nachos here, but I don't know if that's happening or not. I was never denied or confirmed. The Time Machine by H.G. Wells. That's a good book. Like someone was doing a fair amount of writing over here, but I'm not seeing any. The mystery is still a mystery at this point, guys. Oh wait, there's a safe. Fitz! Fitz, he was here! How you doing, Fitz? On a scale of 1 to 10, how are we doing today? Oh no, Lotus. Lefty's batteries are gonna die. More tit sacking. She's gonna reach over and smack my arm in a minute. Oh, fit 7.5. Have we taken our medicine? That's no good. I don't blame you for wanting to nap. I wouldn't want to wake up. I'd be want to groan and go back over and curl back up in bed. Oh, come on. Hey, well, at least I made it into the yard that time. Oh, pain-wise, 1.5. Oh! You're good then. You're good. That's a good day. Had to get a drink. Let's choke it. Okay. Okay. What was the code that we found? Okay, we're in Spooky Scooby Doo house. Spooky Scooby Doo house. Open 1996. I wonder if that opens the safe. We're fixing to find out. Um, 1996. Haha. Select the key. Okay. The attic thing. Where was that? Where was that attic thing? I know I saw an attic or something somewhere. Once I'm paid, resubbing to Final Fantasy, then redoing all my crimes. Yeah. All the things. All the things. Be glad to see you back in there, dude. Some people might not be. Don't worry about them people. I'll be glad to see you back in there. Oh, here's the attic. Here's the attic. This is what we need the key for. I don't know how you keyed one of these because my parents had one of these. So there was no key spot, but you know, it is what it is. What's in the attic? I'm like, what's in the box? Oh, Lord. Bunch of boxes, for one thing. Like, did they save all the Amazon boxes? What the hey? Lotus, are you on a blood work day? That's no fun. Okay. Why am I hearing woo-woos? Oh, it's on an audio thing playing. There's no ghosties here. There's just a tape player that got left on. Maybe. That's what I'm hearing anyway. Still says there's one more trash. Turn on the light. Ding dong. Might be able to see that way. Alright. Let's sell some stuff. Like all the old family furniture ended up here. Some trophies we didn't have enough room for. Lenore's baby bed. Huh? Don't think we need this chair. Let's see if there's anything on these papers. Nothing to read. Are those voices of ghosts who haunt this house? Each is someone trying to scare me away. I don't see anything else. Let's better mop up all the stains. It's Spoopy! I know. Lotus has an old song stuck in head. Official original theme that was put in Blue's Clues from the 90s. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not even going to think about it because I don't want it stuck in my head. Yeah, no, that's a negative. Okay, so this room is done. There's never an exclamation. There's not an explanation for the stuff downstairs though. So like you find, because there's paint on the floor, there's handprints, you figure out to open this. Like, there's no note or anything. It looks like old home movie projector screen, whatever, for like the 8mm projection thing. And then you have the combination to the code that gives you the thing for the attic. So there's no actual explanation of what's going on here so far. I'm gonna be honest, Shaded. My oldest godchild watched Blue's Clues. It was first coming out when they were a toddler. I'm old. I remember it happening and going on the TV in the background. However, as far as actually watching it myself, yeah, that's a negative. Lefty watched it. But I did not. I was just out of range for that to be a thing for me. Keep looking for more clues. Haven't found anything yet. Something. Nope, nothing behind the bookshelf. What do I still need to sell? Oh, the light. Barney came out when I was okay. Yeah, I didn't do Barney. I didn't do any of those. Those are closer to Lufty, and granted she's only a few years younger than me, but I just kind of fell out of that before. Like I was a Mr. Rogers, Sesame Street, Fraggle Rock, um Hanna-Barbera, um the 1970s cartoons and stuff like that, because my mom would put on the cartoon classics. Merry Melodies. Um, yeah, those were my jams. Mr. Magoo and the Pink Panther and all that kind of stuff. Chilly Willy. But as far as like educational shows, it would have been Sesame Street and Mr. Rogers all the way. Hmm? The wallpaper's hideous. Okay, we have Lefty's verdict in. The wallpaper's hideous. I think it's the same one we used for the living room, but in a different color scheme. The living room wasn't as bad, but it was more of your beachy colors. The blues and pinky and orangey. Lamb chop. Yeah, I did lamb chop. Um, I am just old enough that they were still showing reruns of Captain Kangaroo and Howdy Doody. Okay, the one thing you can put down, like you can't do walls. You can put down flooring whether it calls for it or not. So yeah, we're gonna milk that and put this flooring down in this hallway because I don't like the other flooring. Yeah, but we've already put this in all of the downstairs where there was messed up areas. So it just kind of looks weird to go from this downstairs to this upstairs. Like the whole downstairs was this stuff. I don't know why they're not putting it upstairs now. It's Subway restaurant wallpaper. Oh, that green and yellow I was just using. Okay, okay. That's fair. That's totally fair. I get that. Yeah, see, it's not that bad in this room. At least I didn't think it was too bad. Because it's on the one wall as an accent, and it's a huge room, so the fact that it's a busy is fine. I I, I think it's the green. It's got to be that green yellow combination. So what is painted? Okay, that... Okay. We can do that. Ah! Okay, so we'll have to do that one extra little strip. That's fine. Almost got the whole thing. As normally I hate to see real wood go, but I'm not mad at the real wood being painted over in this situation, only because it's dark, and some of it's being left dark, but I feel like it needed some lightning here and there. Like it's dark. But like the bottom half here is being left with it, so it's still gonna have some of the original wood, and it's all over the ceiling as well. So I can't hate on them wanting to change the dark. I can hate on the wallpaper choices though. Like, I feel like they consulted my grandmother on some of these. Like my mom's mother. I feel like they consulted her. Batcave Dark. Exactly, Batcave Dark. I also they need to give me more of the Scooby Doo story because I'm still lost. I'm also wondering because there's 6 houses with this DLC, if each of the houses are going to tie in together or are they all going to have their own little mystery. The wallpaper screams 70s flower power. Yeah, it does, don't it? But I said they consulted my nana, maybe my mother. My mother was was born in 66. So her childhood years were bell bottoms all the way into disco dancing. They should be dancing, yeah. What's the matter, Lefty? You don't like my singing voice? That's interesting. Driftwood with lights running through it. Maybe, but how cool if they each had their own mystery that tied into a big story. Yeah, I know. I don't know what's going on with it yet. We're not there yet, so not quite sure what's going to be happening with it. But I hope there's more because right now they've left me with kind of a like hanging on for dear life because there's no resolve to the mystery of like the girl's father the woman's father when she was a girl disappeared to sea. This room is too small for wallpaper. What the hell are you guys thinking? Ugh. Uh, like I said, you find in his room the movie player, and then you find in the attic the little ghost sound maker. But oh, there's also a TV that was going in the living room, like an old TV that was on autoplay, that was just playing over and over and over again the intro to the Scooby Doo. Well, they are squeezing every bit of square footage out of these rooms, aren't they? Alright, that's another room done. Oh, I need a stretch. What's wrong with you guys? No hydrates today? No stretch? No posture check? Y'all are all slackers. Y'all are supposed to keep me in line. What's wrong with y'all? All the house is missing is beanbag chairs. Okay, so we finished that room, but we kind of left midway through this one. So let's come back to it. Yep, got food. Nomming now. Lotus is gonna spam me up with all the take care of yourself stuff. Okay, we're leaving it just as that. I don't care. Okay. Where are we going here? Here? Maybe? Yeah, possibly. Might be wide enough for two, end tables. You loathe the light fixture. I actually like the light fixture. It's a piece of driftwood with lights attached to it. I think it's pretty cool. I don't think it's good for this room, but I think it's a pretty nifty concept. Yeah, there's a whole new series of furniture they've added in that has these woven like basket weave type kind of things. A nice little setting area over here. I really love mid-century modern, but I'm one of the few people that do. Not a lot of people like it anymore. And every time I've talked about getting a piece of furniture like this, like this chair or something, I always get told that looks like outdoor furniture or patio furniture or whatever. You're not bringing that in the house. Not by Lufty, but other people have told me this. Makes me very sad. I thought yellow was a happy color. Sheets would have been better in mint green? Yeah, they would have been. Green is supposed to be relaxing. Yellow is supposed to be happy. So technically this would be a nice room. It's this dark green. I just no, it's the dark green. I can't do it. I can't do that dark green. Anyway, this room is done. This room is mirrors. Need to put some mirrors around in places. Just make a mirror wall. How about them apples? Oh, phone call. 1 second. I got a package. That was mommy calling with a package. No, we talked about that earlier. Alright, bathroom or other bedroom? I think I want to see what this other bedroom's gonna look like. Yellow makes people on edge? I thought that was red that makes people on edge. Am I mistaken? I could have swore that was red. Yeah, my my parents, at least until we move, if we ever get to move, only live like a block away from me. So and I have a post office box I have for over 20 years. It's because I moved from rental to rental to rental. I've never had a house of my own. So if a delivery needs a physical address, I just always give them my parents' address. It's just easier that way. Ooh, here comes some more rains. Again. We are under a tornado watch right now, guys. Just like throwing that out there. I got two more things to sell. A door frame? No. Whoa! Okay, and light fixture. There's a closet thing right here that had shelves in it and a safe, and it had me sell the door for it. Yeah, which of course I already. Oh, okay. It's having me put double doors there. I was like, what? That makes no sense. Okay. Okay, just put bifold doors. Hey, kiddo! What are you doing? I saw you were streaming yesterday, but I also had 3 other people that were streaming, and I was trying to bounce around, and I did not make it to yours. What were you streaming yesterday? Asmo. Oh, nice. I got last week, House Flipper 2 came out with a collab with Warner Brothers. That's a Scooby Doo House Flipper mystery. Um, like there's mysteries inside the houses, and each of the houses are like either has a little ghost or haunted or whatever or whatnot. And so we are doing the brand new DLC for House Flipper right now. Sabian is curious if I am near Tyler. I am 3 hours from Tyler. I'm in between Tyler and Galveston. Oh, I do not watch whatever Dead Meat is, but yeah, we poofed. We keep poofing every time we come in for a stream. We've been starting out kind of sort of okay, but then we're like poofing skeleton. I don't know what this Halloween magic is that's going on. He had family in Tyler. Yeah, I had an ex that lived in Tyler when we first well I say when we reconnected. We went to high school together and then reconnected later. And dated for a little while. That was in Tyler. So been there a number of times. Enjoyed it. The scenery and stuff like that. Loved the Tyler Zoo. Nice shopping and stuff like that. Not sure if I'd want to actually live there though. Although I have thought about it and have looked at a few houses in the region. keep my exes as exes. There's exes for a reason. I keep all of my exes except for one as exes. But that one would the relationship is so old. It's old. It's like 20 years old. So yeah, there's nothing there anymore. We make great friends. We dated horribly. Um, Phasmo kill counting thing. Basically, there's a bunch of skellies. Oh no! Wait, oh dear me. All right, kid. Thanks for coming in and lurking. Feel free to stay in the background as long as you want. We're going until we finish this house. And then I'm gonna have to get ready for work because I have RP work to do tonight. It is a venue party night. So I'm going to be doing some bartending later on RP wise in the Final Fantasies. I will be at a club called Frequency. If any of you playing Final Fantasy knows it, wants to come by. You can wave, you can say hi. I could probably chat for like all of like 3 minutes. I do get rather busy, so it's not one of those like, sit and have whole conversations because I have to, chit chat with the other customers and whatnot too. But anyone and everyone is always welcome to stop by. I know this is very close to Lufty's favorite color. Like very close to her favorite color. Alright, I think we're gonna do the plant over here. Give me 1 second. Sorry. Had to address the lovers about dinner. We are so close to done, guys. We're still missing a couple of things, so I don't think we're gonna get like 100%. But once we get this room done, I think the only thing that's left major-wise is gonna be the bathroom. Let's put these shelves. You know what? Let's put them in here, over on this wall. We can be like that. Nice little shelving area for the office space. Put one of these here. One of these here. There we go. Oh, we have a 1 and a 3. Oh, okay. I get it. Okay, so one of the three goes here. Um, and then we're gonna go like this. One here. And one here. And then you do this. Oh no! Okay. Might have put those a little too close. It's fine. Slide that over just a little. Aha, there it is. Just had to get it in just the right spot. There we go. Feel like we can sell that now. We'll put this out in the hallway just in case we need more of it. I don't think we will, though. Alright, so what's for out here? It says buy one. Buy one light. Okay. I do believe we have those placed about there. Alright, if I can... Nope, I cannot jump over the... Oh yeah, I can! Boom! Cool. Throw away all these bags. Am I weird for hating laminate flooring? I think it's a personal preference. I like some of it, I hate others of it. It really depends on the quality for me. Because some of the quality is just like crap. On the cheaper end. Also some of the patterns. Some of it though, I don't hate too much. Then again, also, as far as like, kitchens and bathrooms and stuff are concerned, I'm actually still a fan of the old school sheet vinyl. The sheet vinyl, flooring. With some of the textures and stuff that it comes in these days, and the patterns, like it's not your grandma's vinyl sheet flooring anymore. And the fact that I don't have to worry about anything seeping between where each of the individual pieces are and the cracks and crevices and stuff, and I can not worry about spills getting under it. The fact that it's so easy to keep clean. See, I don't like tile. I don't like tile because I end up with things under the tile. I end up with tile getting peeled up because things seep underneath it because nobody cleans it fast enough. And then I got pieces of tile coming up. Yeah, it's just a pain. That's why I prefer the vinyl sheeting. For me, it's easier to clean. Especially when, you know, you got puppies and kitters and children's and everything else running around. We did have ceramic tile flooring in one of the houses that we lived in, and cleaning the grout for that much floor, like, it's one thing to clean grout in a bathroom, but all the grout cleaning, oh my god, such a pain in the backside. I felt I was constantly down there with like a scrub brush or a dental or Dremel or just something trying to get that, keep the grout clean. So yeah, I prefer the vinyl sheet flooring. It's one straight sheet. It's one big piece. It's completely solid, and as long as you don't get the cheap stuff that's porous, you don't really have to worry about much with it. And it's cheap enough and easy enough to replace and repair that you can just like, oh look, I'm tired of my floors that's been down for like 5-10 years. That's cheap enough. We'll just put new down. Oh, my viewers are back in ad land again. Okay, now I can't get that door to close. You're annoying. So, over this way, it won't open. Over this way, it won't freaking close. Make it make sense. You're staying open for now. Yeah, I lined it one click this way, I couldn't open the door. So I moved it one click over, and now I can't close the door. But it's the curtain that they wanted there. So not my circus, not my monkeys. It's gonna just stay. Ugh. I sold all those too, didn't I? Oh no, I still have a box. Cool beans. Oh, welcome back from Adland, guys. I just realized you're back. We are going with a beautiful butter yellow bathroom here. Like straight out of 1960s. Like I'm totally feeling like where's the Robin Eggs Blue Kitchen to go with? If only it was I know, right? Could you imagine never having to run a wire through a wall, just like, oh, here's a plug. Here's another plug. Click, click, bam, they're wired together. Bluetooth wiring. It's for everyone. I feel like we're missing some things in this bathroom. Like downstairs it had me put a toilet paper holder, but no toilet paper. Yesterday's house was so thorough, I was putting toilet paper on stuff and Windex in the cabinets, and I feel like we're slacking. I also feel like they should have maybe put some kind of light fixture here over the sink. Like right in here somewhere. And I don't care who you are, you can't pay me enough to have one of these in my house. Like, you can't pay me enough. I will have a jacuzzi on the back porch or a back deck or something like that, like a full-on hot tub, I should say, that runs constantly and is constantly being shocked and bleached and yada yada yada, all the chemicals and everything for a hot tub. I will gladly have one of those any day of the week, but I'm not having one of these because every place I've ever lived has had hard water, and I can't imagine like what I would have to go through to fill the tub, to put stuff in, to turn on the settings, to make it pump and go through all the deals to keep it clean. Yeah, no. No. That's bacteria waiting to happen right there. I don't care who you are. And I'm not a clean freak OCD person, but that's just that goes back to the mold waiting to happen. Anyway, that's my rant for right now. Okay, so other than the one door that I apparently have messed up on somehow. Yeah, it's the cleaning of the stupid jets. I could fix this. Do I want to fix it? You know what? Yeah, let's just go ahead, fix it. I think we can fix this. I think if we, yeah, pull it over one. Yeah, now the door opens and closes right. Now we just realign the curtain back up for the window. Can't overlap it, so it's annoyingly like right there. That's a pain. Because now they don't match, but you know what? It is what it is. At least the door's closing. And it'll look good from the outside. I'm still missing 3 stains in here. I have no freaking clue. And I have done the whole around every door trim, around the edges. If you go on the staircase, it takes you to the upstairs part immediately, the first step you take, so it's not anything there. Like, I'm wondering if it's something under the beams. Because the stains did run through to under these beams up here on the top. And if it was something that was visible or within visible range, when I used the house flipper tool to highlight all the dirty stuffs, it would be popping up. See, we're not running into anything. Oh my gosh, was it something? I guess I just got close enough to the... It was under this beam here. Well, okay. So one room left. That's this room. I refuse to fix it. It's fixed. It does not need paint above and behind the stove. It don't. It needs tile. I don't care. I don't care what the maker thinks. I don't care what anyone thinks. It's just the way it is. It let me put tile there. I'm putting tile there. I'm not painting it back white. Just silly. The tile denotes that this is the kitchen. By painting white here, you're saying this is the kitchen and the fridge is in the living room. That's the way I see it. That's how my brain sees it. Yeah. I don't care if it's wrong or not. Alright, let's close up our trash can. I know it doesn't matter. I know we could just leave. It doesn't matter, but you know, might as well. Okay, so again, so the last one we did, it was dark the whole time we were there, which was a freebie that was part of the patch to prep for the DLC. This is the first house from the DLC. And, you know, it has stayed twilight the whole time. Like, we got stars over our head, and I'm not understanding how this is even possible, but everywhere along the edge of the map is looks like the sun's going down. Yeah, I don't get it, but it's dark over our head. Yeah, whatever. It is what it is. But we have not changed from night to day or day to night the whole time we've been looking at it. Either way and anyway. This is what we came up with. This is what we did. I think it's a cute house. And the DLC is on sale right now for like $13 or $14. And it comes with this and 5 other houses. And this right here alone took me 3 hours to do. So if each of the houses have approximate same time frame, I mean, already like, what is it per person? 20 to $30 to go to the movies, get your popcorn and everything else, and then you sit there and you're like, what, 2.5 hour movie, maybe if you're lucky, hour and a half if you're not. Yeah, I feel like already it's worth it. Already it is. So, yeah. Go ahead and finish the job. Oh crap, you gotta go. Oh, that's fine, Lotus. We're finishing up right now. Thank you for stopping by and coming in today. Yeah, that's why I'm getting off here so I can go warm up something. Having one last look through at the pictures. Yeah, that's definitely a Subway wallpaper. Go get your foot long, $5 foot long at that place. It's Jared's room. from Lenore. I'm done. I found a hidden compartment you might have missed. It's been left by my father. Also, are you sure the house isn't haunted? These old rumors again. It's nonsense. Why would a ghost haunt our family? We never believed in such cheap gossip, and you shouldn't either. Oh, she got the mean mug face. Oh, it's not even gonna, it's just continue. It didn't even do a hang up or a goodbye or anything. She mean mugged me. Alright, guys. We have a few hanger honors. If you haven't subscribed and you want to, or want to follow, go ahead and hit that follow button. We'll be probably doing this. Yeah, we'll definitely be doing this again tomorrow. Going to the Scooby Doo DLC house, the second one in the batch. Let's see what else. What else? All the things. Follow me on Blue Sky if you have a Blue Sky. That's where I post when I'm going live. And yeah, I see some of you guys tomorrow. Hopefully. Right now, though, we're going to raid. Who are we going to raid? Is Salty on? Salty isn't on. Oh look, M is lurking here, but she's also playing Mimesis? Okay. We will go see the God Kid and see what she got going on over there. So thank you guys for coming and hanging. Please stay for the raid. Show the kids some love. She works really hard on her channel as well. And yeah, like I said, drop me a follow if you like, if you enjoyed yourself, and hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow.